and Ryan Buchter as well. He kind of battled through that inning, but he got through without giving up a run. Felt great about Trevor Cahill, too. It was a one inning. We didn't really command the running game again with them. It's been kind of an Achilles heel for us against those guys. But Trevor fighting command issues, but he's got such good stuff. Like he can wipe a guy out at any point in time, so the punch-outs play well for him. And, to pitch into the sixth when he had almost a 40-pitch inning at one point in time, that's tough to do sometimes. So he gave us a length that we desperately needed.
Brilliant double switch by getting Schimpf to the game.
It was good to get him out there. It's almost necessitated by the game. I don't know that it's brilliant. The game kind of dictated the need to do it. I appreciate the credit very much, Barry. But when I look at like Ryan Schimpf, like it's confidence in him and knowing at some point in time he's going to do something special for us. Plus he's going to lead off that next inning. And despite where his on base is right now, he takes his walks. He gets on base. He's done that consistently since he's been here.
Is there a familiarity with Rodney?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we had him last year and he was lights out for us. To me, like watching him today, we got a lot more fastballs than you typically get against him. It's usually a ton of changeups. It's kind of backwards. You get to a fastball count, you get the changeup. You get to a changeup count, you get the fastball. He left some fastballs over the plate for us to hit, and we did a great job hitting them. I still think the whole inning starts with like Ibar's bunt. That's huge to get a guy on base like that.
Speaking of giving you credit, you pushed the right buttons with pulling Sardinius back and sending Sanchez out there for the pitch. That worked out pretty nicely, too.
Yeah, it worked out well. Sardi's got some good pinch hits for us lately. It's a matter of time till Sanchez gets going. So I know it's got to feel good for him. You don't want to wait a couple weeks in the season before you get your first knock. But I mean, he's been through the concussion stuff. Kind of harder to get him back behind the dish as much as we'd probably like. But he's still a good bat, and sort of put him in that situation. It's good to see him come through.
How have you seen Ryan kind of handle himself throughout this slump he's been in?
Yeah, he's incredibly professional. Very even keel, like just shows up at the yard expecting to do something positive every single day. He does his work. It's just been a battle in the batter's box for him. So to see him do that, he's done everything right up to this point in time, it's good. And also, like the way kind of the roster construction's changed a little bit to get Spangy in there. I mean, lays a bunt down early in the game, legs out a swinging bunt late in the game. He's been, he was a huge plus for us today as well.
You see some defensive things you guys can improve kind of early in this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing we're well aware of when you play against that club is they take advantage of anything you possibly give them on the bases. If you give them an inch, they take a mile on the base pass. It's something that we haven't shut down the running game against them very well at all, and it ends up putting them in a ton of scoring opportunities against us. A.J. Pollock is probably one of the absolute best base runners in the game. Like, very, very savvy, knows exactly what he's doing, knows what he can take advantage of. It's been a challenge for us. It'll be a challenge for us tomorrow to keep those guys off the bases.